This society has been defunding public education for years. We have to remember that this society has been shifting wealth to the top end for years. We have to go forward with progressive taxation. We have to go forward with full funding of education, full funding of the public sector. We have to go forward with the DREAM Act. We have to go forward with a living wage for all workers. We have to go forward accepting everyone in our community and not breaking up families through immigration policies. We have to go forward with mandatory sick leave for everyone. We have to go forward with health care for everyone. We have to go forward with opportunities for everyone. Ben Mansky started us today with a moment of silence for one of Madison's great activists, Ben Mazzell. And before I was deciding what to speak today, I was thinking, well, you know, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do a moment of silence for Ben. And then I thought, no, Ben was never silent. So what I want you to do is I want to ask you all to join me yelling for Ben, yelling forward for Ben.
Yeah.
So everybody, forward! 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 Forward!
Alright, just a quick announcement. Some activists have graciously allowed us to use some of their flags, so quick round of applause for them. And they will be collected after the march, so we're all good until then.
Okay, and also all the UT staff, we're going to be meeting down at the parking lot to get everything organized. And the last speaker, Daniel Suarez.
Hey folks, hola a todos. My name is Daniel Suarez. I'm from the International Socialist organization. And I want to say a few things about why we're here today. There's a lot going on around the world today that kind of discourages me a little bit. They're waging a war against immigrants, as we all know. The Pride More Immigration Bill, which is currently working its way through the state legislature, seeks to criminalize anybody with brown skin or who happens to be bilingual. They're seeking to wage war against women through the coordinated efforts to defund Planned Parenthood in Wisconsin and across the country. The capitalist class seeks to wage war against the environment. The continual ignorance of safety regulations and neglect for the long term has destroyed the lives of people on the Gulf Coast, in Japan, and across the world. And they're waging war against workers, here and abroad, as we've seen with these so-called budget repair bills, which seek to blame workers for the problems caused by investment bankers on Wall Street. So yeah, there are a lot of things to be discouraged about, and when we think about these things, we should remember this is not simply a Republican-led initiative. As the belt-tightening rhetoric of Democrats across the country goes, in New York and California and in Washington, D.C. with our very own President Obama, this is an effort against workers that's a bipartisan effort. And as such, we need to hold anyone in power accountable regardless of political affiliation. So there are a lot of things to get down about, but you know what? I'm not discouraged. And I'm not afraid. Because we can fight back. We can fight back. And that fight has already started. Look at our brothers and sisters in North Africa and in Egypt. Look at the students holding direct actions in places like University of Texas, Austin, Rutgers University, here in Madison too, refusing to take on these undue tuition hikes to clean up a mess that they didn't start. But we have to remember, brothers and sisters, that the greatest victories in the histories of economic, social, and political justice have not just come through the ballot box. Cesar Chavez did not win any battles by recalling Republicans and installing equally hostile Democrats. Martin Luther King didn't win any battles by simply telling people to get out the vote.
Right. Yep.
Our battle is a path that's been blazed by our forebears long before us, and that is a battle of direct action.
Yes.
We're talking about sit-ins, we're talking about occupations, and we're talking about general strikes. Our battles have been won that way before, and they won't be won any differently now. They can't be won any differently now. So when I look around, I'm not afraid, because I know we can do it.
Yeah.
The capitalist class, they might have the money, they might have the politicians, they might have the police, they might have the media. But we have the power. We have the power. We have the labor.
Yes.
And I think it's about time we started using that power. Thank you very much.
All right, we have one more speaker before we get ready to march. So we have